Toby here, and today I'm going to take you through an exercise called fear setting. This has been popularized by Tim Ferriss, who actually does this once a quarter to look at the fears that might be holding him back from making a decision. So let's have a look at the exercise. So the exercise is broken into 4 parts. Part 1 is really where we define what is the decision or goal that we want to explore. So let's look in this example, it might be moving to a new country. The second part is really where we start to explore the fears. So we start to define what those fears might be. So what's the worst that could happen if you take action? For example, it might be you might not find any new friends, you won't be able to find a new job, perhaps you lose contact with your current friends or family. And maybe if you've got another person in your life, maybe your partner, maybe they won't like the transition to the new country. Then we start to look at what actions we could take to reduce the likelihood of these situations happening. So we could, for example, join a local meetup group if we want to make some new friends. Perhaps we increase our savings prior to the move. And there's many other things that we could possibly do to prevent any negative effects from those situations happening. And then finally, let's accept if that situation did occur, what could we do to minimize the effects or get back to where we are now? So this could be, for example, traveling back home more regularly to visit friends and families. It could be also inviting friends over to the new location. Or if you're looking for employment, perhaps looking at different options such as remote work or pro bono or apprentice work. Part 3 is where we say, well, even if we did try and make this decision, what might be the benefits of even an attempt or just a very partial success? Some of the benefits here you might be, for example, you learn at least what it takes to move to a new country. You might have a good story to tell, and you may even feel happy and proud that you at least tried to make it work. And then part 4 is really where you start to look at, so what's the cost if we did nothing? So for example, in 6 months' time, you might still be frustrated with your existing living situation. Maybe in a year's time, you might look back and think an opportunity like this might not come around again. And maybe further down the line, 3 years into the future, maybe there's some personal anger, disappointment, or resentment that you didn't actually make the decision. So this fear setting exercise is a great thing for you to do around certain decisions and goals that you want to achieve. And hopefully today, this has been a useful overview of the exercise. And of course, feel free to reach out to me on tobysinclair.com if you'd like to understand more about the exercise or find out more about it. See you guys later.